practical knowledge, something that we do for ourselves and for our clients. And we'll show you how to implement it. But we'll start with what we've achieved and how we got our product, our company, as a number one search result on all of the AI search engines. And you can do it with your personal brand. You can do it with your business, with your product. So we'll be talking about that on the AEO session. We have a special guest as well. And then Elena will take stage and we'll be doing... Elena, what are we going to be doing?
So my name is Elena Nikiforia. I'm a movement starter. I founded Supercharged Community 2 years ago from a newsletter. It grew to more than 30,000 entrepreneurs and it's still growing. I've been architecting online experiences via web and online, and also we trained some more than 75 entrepreneurs into hands-on how to implement AI in their businesses. So I'm excited today. I'm going to talk to you about AI agents and some agents that we started building with AI to save time. So those agents save me like 17 hours a week, and they're boosting up my efficiency so much. So I'm excited to share that with you today. Yeah, so
it would be great, guys, if you could also share, meanwhile, on the chat, what industries are you in? And we can continue. Sorry, Elena.
okay, we have Jacksonville, Boca Raton.
And by the way, guys, can we still... can we get still some last people coming in? If you guys want to share that, then go ahead. We have only 100 spots, so only 70 left. And the registration was basically overflowing. So let's see.
It's a hot topic.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to learn more about that too. It's more and more companies started to pop up on the search results. So
hey guys, and also if you've heard about AEO and you're already using AEO, answer engine optimization, in your business, put one in the chat.
Some people already in.
oh, that's great.
Oh, good. We're getting some people. That's good. Man, so why are we here for? You guys are already doing it. So what's going on? We have Sarasota in the house. Sarasota. We have Florida for sure.
New York.
We have New York.
Mary Carmen. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people joining. That's great.
Montreal in the house. What else do we have?
Bahamas.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, everyone. And so what about AI agents? How many of you guys are already using some? Are you saving time? You can also put one in the chat to see what we have here. So yeah, this is also pretty much a new topic for a lot of people. I'm also pretty excited to see what you have for us, Elena.
Yeah.
I want to save some time.
Yeah, guys, what we're going to talk about is so cutting edge that even the experts... I was in San Francisco with one of the biggest, huge company that's actually on this, and I had a breakfast with their C-suite. I'm not going to name the name, but what they're doing, you guys are not... you're not even aware of what they're doing and what's working and what's worked for us. And how many leads we're getting? At least one new lead from basically AI. It's crazy. One new lead, and we've been spending $100 on LinkedIn per Gmail account. That's not even qualified. We've been spending money on Reddit, on Meta, and we've talked to companies as well, and they're cutting their ad spend. What are they doing, Papa? They're cutting their ad spend, and they're seeing the like ad spend in half. One of the businesses that we talked about.
and they see that they only lose around 20% of leads. So a lot of those people are coming from AI. You know, there are less and less clicks on Google, and we are seeing the big change in the space. It's happening right now.
Because if you think about it, if I push something in your face, and you're not even on a market, and all those big companies, they don't even show your organic content, and they want you to boost and pay, and then it just lands, you know, not even on a qualified lead, or even if it lands on a qualified lead, there's so much noise that it's not the right time. They're distracted. They're not even paying attention, and you're paying for that. With AEO and answer engine optimization, you have high intent. Someone conversationally, and all of you guys, I mean, I'll bet you, okay, who's using ChatGPT, some sort of Grok, some sort of AI mode? Who in the room is already using that? Because I use it on a daily basis.
Too much, way too much.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't even say put 1. What if I said put 5? But that's fine. Awesome. Okay, awesome. So how many people we have in the room now?
We have around 40 people already, so that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a reminder, Elena will do a session on AI agent. She will show you exactly in practice how she automates. And by the way, do not connect with her on LinkedIn because she has AI agents and she's texting me every day. I'm like, Elena, why are you texting me 3 times already? You know, she's like, Martin, because you're not buying. So her agent is texting me 3 times on LinkedIn. And so she will show you how to create those agents, but we'll focus on social media. And the reason I said that all those big giants, you know, Meta, X, owned by Musk, and then you have what platforms? Like obviously you have Google and YouTube. I didn't even know if you were aware, but you can post on YouTube. And then if you post on YouTube, Google owns the search engine pretty much space.
Big one.
So you're already positioning yourself for AI, but we'll give you all the techniques that we're using that work and that we've learned, by the way, from those big companies that we have executive breakfasts. That's why we're here for. And we have then 10-minute session with our special guest. That's here, by the way. So he will be giving you guys more knowledge on, he's an SEO expert, by the way. So I wanted to invite, because I say SEO is dead and he doesn't even disagree with me. So let's hear from his perspective at the end of the, once we're done. And I think we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Amazing. From everything you said, Martin, I think AEO is something that is going to help us now to boost sales without even spending so much money. And I'm excited because this is the beginning, so not many people know about it. So I think that's amazing thing. And everybody that is here is going to benefit highly from this conversation. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna share my screen to just show you a few things, and I'm gonna talk about the agents. I send you a request.
Yes, now you can start sharing.
So do you see my screen now?
Not yet. Try again. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's all good.
Okay, great. Okay. So you guys already here, probably you already know about AI. I call it the era of super intelligence, or the creative age, because AI is gonna be doing a lot of replacing a lot of the mundane tasks. So it's gonna leave us time for more creativity. And as of 2025 already, we have AIs that are better than humans. They are expert level and they can do a lot of tasks. They can perform better on a human benchmarks, better than humans. And we are already at this stage. This guy here, you probably seen him from OpenAI. Sam Altman, he already said that he will have agents that cost like $20,000 a month. Those agents are going to be PhD level research assistants, for example. It's going to be like an employee on the internet that is going to be able to serve the company at a PhD level. And there's going to be also software development agents that you can rent for $10,000 a month. They're going to be able to do all of the software engineering needs for a company. Also, there's going to be all kinds of knowledge workers, and they can be part of the team, or they can completely replace a part of the job that we're doing right now. Mostly the mundane tasks and the tasks that are repeatable. So as you already know, McKinsey Global Institute already predicts 400 to 800 millions of jobs to be totally erased from the market in the next 5 years, which is a huge amount of jobs that are going to be displaced because of these AI advancements that are coming up. And this is how the human AI evolution looks like. The AIs are enhancing our problem solving speed with 10x. We have way more ideas to explore. We can test things way faster. We can work and be way more efficient. Our teams can perform 5 times better. The outcomes and the skills that we're learning can be way faster than before. So we are enhanced kind of with AI. Here is how these AIs are changing the way companies work. And Bill Gates said that within 10 years, AI will replace many doctors and teachers. So we already have that. We already have experts, human level experts, AIs that are able to perform tasks and diagnose patients and a lot of things. Those companies like Lovable and 11 Labs came up like a year ago, no longer than that, and they already 11 Labs has like 100 millions annual recurring revenue and only 30 employees. Lovable has 5 million annual recurring revenue and only 20 employees. This means that the AI agents, they're replacing and doing a lot of the job that used to be done by humans that require bigger amounts of money to be spent on employees. So that's how they're able, and this is how our business is changing. This is also another example. This guy won an Oscar for a movie that he made on a free software, and they beat Inside Out 2 that spent $200 million for the movie versus a free software. This is another example of business that uses AI agents. It's called Call AI that makes $2 million a month. This app is insane. It's tracking calories, basically using AI agents. They're able to bring revenue to $2 million a month. This is how agents work. They take data. They make decisions. They pulse data. They execute action based on these decisions, and then there's a feedback loop when they repeat the same action again, but with the learned behavior. For example, they observe, they think, they act, they learn, and they repeat with what they've learned before. This is the difference between LLMs and AI agents, is that agents are doing the tasks online instead of you. You don't need to participate. You don't need to write prompts. You don't need to do anything. This is another example of AI agent that was on Twitter. So this Twitter agent, he went online and he invited Mark Anderson, a billionaire tech investor, that gave him $50,000 to invest in the business. And so this bot was able to create a marketing strategy based with this money, this $50,000 that was invested. And he basically created a business that was worth $2 million. So this was, I think, his best investment ever. Here is a short video, just to see what I'm talking about in practice from one of the smartest people from the world, the Economic Forum. It's just a short video.
6 months away of agentic AI, and agentic AI means it's like having Fiverr, a website of experts that you can ask any question and it will go away and do the task. And by using a number of Fiverr experts, you can build an online business. Well, the agentic AI will do that very soon.
It'll design the website, code it, register the domain name,
Figure out the branding, figure out the marketing, figure out the email list, figure out the whole thing. So then you and I are in competition now. You've built this incredible new website, and it's a new supplements formula thing, but it's a cool website, new experience, kind of 3D, whatever it is, right? It's got AI in it. I just go to my AI and say, love Stephen's website. Can you just build it better and make it in Hindi as well? Because I think it's a big market there. What do you think? It'll come back and say, not Hindi. I think there's an undersaturated market in Indonesia, but 3 minutes. What? How can we be entrepreneurs in software? So now there's this theory going around that AI is going to read software. And I kind of get it because it can build anything in seconds. AI will build.
Okay, and here's how agents are working in the world. Okay, so here I'm going to share the agents that I use for saving 17 hours a week, and how you can do it too. This what we just saw is that we just ended up in the fast lane now. With AI, we can do so much, and the business is changing and doing the things as we used to do it before. It's not going to work with these technologies because some companies are going to adapt it, and they're going to become faster and more efficient and better. So I'm using AI agent for ads. Ads agents save me 2-3 hours a day. Basically, the agent is communicating with my with the potential customers that contact me. He's fed with the company information, and he can reply with the tone of voice, with the brand messaging that I want, and I would reply myself. Also, he knows all the information about the company. He can talk about anything. He can answer any question, and then he can send a link and escalate to a human. He can send a link for Calendly meeting or event page or anything that I want to promote. The next one is a lead generation agent. He identifies, qualifies, and nurture leads. Also saves few hours a week. He's able to go online, gather leads that are specific for exact person that I'm looking for. Then he can contact them. He can write emails. He can send them promotions and things like that. The content creation agent is also saving like 2 hours a day. This agent is able to write captions, create all of the scripts for the videos, create pictures, create videos, and then social distribution agent is posting them online. So all of that is done without a human, and with just AI. And basically, I'm going to talk to you about the social media agent. I'm going to share with you the 5 main pillars. It's a very complicated system that I'm going to try to explain to you. And then the whole system, I built it with AI, so we don't have to do it manually. So the AI agent generate content ideas. Every Monday, I generate 50 content ideas using AI brainstorming. Then we research topics and competitor gaps, for example, or we go and we have an agent that goes and finds trending topics. So we can find trending topics on the spot and then create content based on that. Analyzes the audience behavior. We use ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, and X as well. Grok, on X. So the second step is the content creation and production. This is how every content creation happens. We have scripts, visuals, videos, and everything that surrounds it, pictures, branding, So for content creation, we need visuals, graphics, generating videos from graphics, converting text to videos, and voice to adding voices to the videos, and so on. The third pillar is the content enhancement. So checking grammar, writing clarity, optimizing the readability and flow, enhancing performance, adding keywords, and things like that. Next is the content distribution and scheduling. Scheduling posts across the platforms. We're using Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn posting. We can set it up to take out content for once a day or a few times a week, depending on how other people of the competitors, for example, are doing 3 times a week. We can do twice a day, or we can do every day during the week. You can set up the time and just basically it's your own schedule. So the last step is analyzing the results, analyzing how the videos perform, analyzing the top videos across all platforms, top performing content, and insights. So we can use all of that data. We can feed the AI with this data, and we can use it for the future, so we can create even better performing videos. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how exactly that works. We are using basically AI not just for creation, but also for research, strategy, and growth as a growth hacking. We can spot gaps in the niche using tools like Perplexity, like ChatGPT, with prompts and with reverse engineering to create content that is actually performing really well. So I'm going to share with you some of the tools. So here I'm going to show you one account that it started like 17 weeks ago. It's been only testing few videos on it. I'm sorry. If you have any questions, you can put them in the box and I'm going to answer. So that was one of the first videos we posted, and the account only has like few videos uploaded, and it has 150 followers and 15 posts only. So we was able to gain followers. We got clicks and links and likes. Sorry. So you can see the whole video is absolutely AI generated. There is avatar.
Did you know that 70% of AI systems are biased against specific groups? It's scary, especially when these biases can decide your job, your loan, or even your freedom. Imagine applying for a job and your resume gets flagged because a poorly trained AI thinks you don't fit. It's time to take a stand and demand transparency and accountability. So where do we go from here? It starts with you.
Okay, so some of the tools that we're using are videos, AI image generator, like Kling AI is one of the top tools that we're using. It generates videos with pictures, with prompts. I'm going to send you some prompts. I'm going to send you the link for social media prompts. Oh, sorry. Okay, so then we have OpenArt, that is incredible tool for creating pictures, and then all of that is done by the AI, so we don't have to do anything. And we're using software like HeyGen that creates avatars, high quality avatars. They are almost indistinguishable by a human. Yeah, this was combined by a human by a human avatar, like a real person avatar. and the other videos were created by the agent from this platform. For example, we created this whole video from a picture of that kitty that we created in OpenArt, and in Higgsfield we have the whole video. Okay, so this is what's happening. If somebody is interested to see how the AI agents work, I can give a free agent for somebody who is interested. You can text me here. I will send you an email, and I can do email, WhatsApp, or Instagram agent for you for free. Just send me an email on this email here. And what was the? Yeah, so basically there's few ways how the agent works. Just to show you, I have this YouTube research tool I can send you as well. So I can ask him for any industry, what are the top trending videos published today about AI or about real estate or about any industry. So and then I click send, and it's gonna look into YouTube and it's gonna send me what is trending today for the industry I'm looking for. So how the agent works, there's two ways. I can add a topic here and just send it and create a video. The video will be generated in about 30 minutes. Because every picture is going to be created by the AI, and then this picture is going to turn into a video. And all of these platforms, they take a little bit of time to prepare the video, to prepare the picture. So it's as a whole, I think those are 5 videos that are stitched together, and it takes about 30 minutes for them to be ready. So one way how we do it is I put my topics here on this kind of a sheet file, and then the AI starts sending them at specific time, or depends how I set it up. And the other way is I can use this to put my topic here, and then it's going to generate a video, and in 30 minutes it's going to post it on my social medias. So do you have any questions? How was that? Was it helpful?
Thank you very much, Elena. That was really helpful. A lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, those videos AI generated and everything automated. I think is a really a game changer for a lot of marketers.
Yeah. For sure, there's a lot more, but just for the time we have, I don't want to waste so much time on that. But we can have another training another time.
Thank you, Elena. I appreciate
You're
you. Yeah, you're a superstar. So now, guys, we're gonna go into answer engine optimization, and we'll show you how we got our app as #1 search result inside AI. And I'll hand over to our CTO, Paweł. He's the Polish Elon Musk.
Thank you very much, Marcin. Thank you. So yeah, let's get into it. Elena already gave us a pretty good context on the AI, where we're going, and how powerful it is. So we can get straight into the point. First of all, I wanted to show you our website, the product website that we use and generates quite a lot of leads organically. That most of them are coming from AI, actually. So I wanted to show you some of the tactics and good practices that we use here to increase the visibility in large language models. So first of all, AI favors fresh content. It's very important. It's very important to have a fresh content on the website, and obviously there's no an easy way for AI to detect or check some technical parts that this website was updated this date. So we need to help them, and the easiest way is to use the natural language. So for example, on our website here, we added this heading just above the heading, like this little label, and we clearly state that the page last updated and the date. Because right now in the era of LLMs and all the AIO, the natural language is very important. We want to make sure that AI understands clearly what we do and the message is consistent across the board. So that's the first thing that you can do straight away on your website. Make sure that you have this information when the website was updated last time. And you can do that like, every 2 weeks or something like that, just to make sure that this is all fresh. Yeah, that's the first thing. Another thing is our videos, right? The videos are very important on the website. Every single website has them basically, but what a lot of websites are missing is the transcript. Obviously, we don't want to overload the website with this block of text that nobody's gonna read because it's on the video already. But we want to make sure that LLMs and AI reading your website, they can find it easily. So in our case, we created this little component where we basically have this accordion and hide the text. It's there, so AI can read that, and if someone wants to dig deeper, they can also expand and read. But we don't show that for everyone.
And by the way, the transcript is generated by AI. So it's not that we're sitting there and and manually transcribing this. All generated by AI. We have an AI agent for that. Going back to Elena, and the AI agent grabs a link from a video, spits out the full transcript, and then we put it on a website, put it under a YouTube video, and we'll talk about it as well after Paweł discusses this technique here.
Yeah, and this is so powerful because the whole point of AEO is really shifting the mindset, transitioning from just keywords, where in the past, using all the SEO techniques, we were focusing on keywords so much. But now the context, the bigger picture is very important. So AI needs a clear text on your website, what you do, and answer questions, like most common questions that your potential clients and leads answer. So a text like that helps a lot. And that's another technique that you can use on your website straight away, create something like that.
And I just wanted to add one more point here. So how do you get all those questions and create a list of keywords, and how do you create a narrative? Well, you talk to your customers. In any business, I talk to my clients every day and I ask them questions, and then they tell me, oh, I've been using Indie Commerce. And Indie Commerce, by the way, it's a system, but one of the most popular systems on the, on the book industry. That, by the way, we are building a unicorn in the book industry, and we're number one in this industry. We pretty much own the book industry in the US right now. So this is what you guys are listening to and seeing here. This is cutting edge knowledge. Like, nobody has that. And Paweł, did you even show them the result?
No, so I wanted to first go for those little things that they can implement, and we will move to why it works.
And I just wanted to finish. So make sure that it's not just AI. AI is cool. It's all automated, but sometimes it has wrong data. Talk to your customers, and you can, even on this Zoom, this video is being recorded, then AI transcribes this Zoom. So you can use that transcript to come up with things that you should actually include. It has to be conversational in plain English. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, so there's another video on our website, and the transcript is just there. So everything is on the video. And one of the reasons why this is also important, because AI can read, they can watch the video, right? So someone would ask, why would I even need the transcript? Because it knows what's in the video. And that's correct, but it's more costly for the AI to watch the video, because it needs to generate and go through all of those and burn tokens.
It just uses a lot of computing power. So if you think about that, you guys have probably heard about huge companies like OpenAI, Microsoft buying tons of hardware and computing power. So just because of that, imagine that AI has to go on every website and has to watch your video. That's impossible for now. It's impossible. Really? So what do we want to do? We just want to help it a little bit. Hey, here is a transcript related to this video, and AI will gladly take this transcript and eat it.
Yeah, let's make it easy for them. Another very important thing is the FAQ. I know it's nothing new and it's been around for so long, but people don't really pay that much attention to the FAQ. They sometimes just generate some generic questions and answers just to have something on their website. But now it's even more important than it was in the past, because here we are in the natural language, we are answering all the questions that your potential clients might ask the AI. So let's say in our case, we sell the Shopify application that integrates with Ingram and allow bookstores to sell books and products from Ingram. So if someone wants to do that, they will go to the AI and ask, how can I sell books from Ingram? Or some other, concerns, like how does the automated fulfillment works? Are there any additional costs? Like, people will ask those questions. And you need to have those answers on the website. That's why FAQs are even more important than there was. So pay a lot of attention to what you guys put there, and the more questions and answers, the better. So now let's go and see some results. And if I go to AI mode in Google, and that's basically that's what Google is pushing right now, and that's why the click rates are dropping in Google search, because people, they just read, find the answer, and don't click those links. They just go away. So we want to make sure that your solution and your service is up there on the screen. So in our case, if I just type Ingram, Shopify, which is basically two huge companies.
So if you think about it, what we're typing right now, it's Ingram. It's a $5 billion privately held business. It's the biggest book distributor in the world. And the second phrase, it's Shopify, publicly traded company, one of the biggest e-commerce businesses in the world, right? So you guys can do it the same. Like, it's not just localized. Do it in your own AI and see what results you get.
I'm in a incognito mode, so nothing is biased here. So the AI doesn't even say anything about Ingram. Like, you still can't see what is Ingram, but you can already see who is Emersoft and what we provide. Like,
That's crazy. How did you do it? That's crazy.
A company called Emersoft has created an app that integrates Ingram Content Group book catalog and automate fulfillment.
Wow.
So it's basically our narrative. First thing that you can see on the search results. You can't even see who is Ingram or what Shopify does.
It's great. We basically hijacked the AI search results. So what we're showing you guys, pay attention, because the implementation of this is actually the key. Because I can give you all of the strategies here, and guess what? 90% of you on this call will not even execute that, because it's all in the execution. So pay attention to the strategy and then make sure to execute afterwards.
Yeah, and if you look at the sources, because that's also a pretty important thing, and when you will be doing this exercise after the webinar and type your local, like your service or your product in AI, pay attention to sources and check what pages are used by AI. And one of the important things right now is the authority. So backlinks, they still very important. They were in the past, they are still very important. But apart from that, we also want to have a lot of positive mentions about your company, your service on high authority websites. One example is Trustpilot. Get as many positive reviews as possible about your service, about your product.
And by the way, that's why we've partnered with Trustpilot. So Emersoft has officially partnered with another publicly traded company. And right now, we can actually set up an account for you guys. So if you come to us, you can email us or go to our website, emersoft.co, go to the contact page. If you're not our client, send us a message, and we can not only put you in touch, you're gonna have priority support. We'll get you a discount, and we'll help you get a free consultation with the Trustpilot people, because we're an official partner. So we can do all that for you for free. Just an introduction, because we're a partner.
So essentially, a lot of positive mentions about your service, your product in high authority websites.
And fresh content. So again, going back, you guys remember when we showed you like page last updated? That's because AI loves content that's dated maximum 3 months. So that's why we indicate, hey, this page, this key page has been updated October 1st. Or a review. What's on the review? Go to our page and go to Trustpilot again. So go to all reviews. So again, we have social proof, reviews, view all reviews. We're gonna go to Emersoft and then go to reviews, scroll down. We'll mention about so David, 2 days ago, beautiful. And then go to AI mode. Let's see. If go to AI mode on Google again. And then see all the results. Okay, now put reviews. I want to see Ingram Shopify app reviews. Okay, let's see what we're getting. So social proof, right? Because if you're looking for a product or for a solution, you're gonna be like, who are these people? Who is even talking to me? Like, show me who's using this app. So okay, let's see if we get any reviews here. So open show all. Scroll down. Oh, what is that? Trustpilot, but that's Ingram. Oh, I need to hook up Ingram on Trustpilot. And now put
Reddit, also another one.
Another one. Reddit signed a data sharing contract, publicly available information. Why did ask yourself a question? Why did Reddit sign a data sharing contract with Google? Well, because Reddit has all the data from real users asking questions and conversationally answering. So notice Emersoft is not here, but put Emersoft reviews. Just put Emersoft. Again, I'm triggering now things that are very direct, but I want to just show you the result here. And by the way, ask yourself a question: what's for your business? Your business reviews. What do I get? What's the reputational and
platforms like Trustpilot? So it already uses Trustpilot because it's a high authority website, and we are getting positive mentions. And that's another way how to hack around to make sure that AI is discovering your brand. And by the way, guys, I want to mention something that in the past with the SEO, you had to wait for months to see results. But with the AEO now, because the AI is scraping web so fast and things are moving really fast, you can see results within weeks.
Days. I mean, we've seen results within 2-3 days on Trustpilot. It's crazy. So you remember the old paradigm? SEO, anybody would tell you, oh, you need to wait for months for results. No. It's a new time real data sync from high authority websites. And by the way, we've partnered with Trustpilot for a reason. Trustpilot, as it stands, we've done our due diligence, is the best. It's the most optimized to be crawled by AI.
Yeah, so essentially you need to make sure that your pitch is all over the place, consistent. That AI, like you need to use that plain language, simple language to make sure that AI, LLMs understand what you do and what solution you provide, and then answer all the questions, every possible question that you hear on those sales calls. Like you talk to people, as Marcin said, you talk to people, they ask you the same thing. Add it to the website, make sure, like, expand on it. Because those are the questions that people are going to ask when they look for solutions, when they go to AI, and they will ask those questions.
So I have a question for you guys. How many of you have a YouTube page and post on X, Meta? Just type 1. Yeah. Type 1 if you have a YouTube page. If you post on X, you have to post active. You have to have a page and post. So type 1. I'm going to type 1 because I post every day.
And I want to show you something. So right now we are on Trustpilot, and there is this company details.
It's a pitch.
This is the place where you want to add your pitch. And this pitch has to be everywhere. You open a YouTube account, then even if you don't post, like upload any videos, but at least have the account because it's a high authority website and have the same pitch, consistent pitch.
We went to a client here. It's a bookstore in St. Pete in Florida. And I asked them, Are you guys posting on X.com? No, we're not posting on X. It's not our platform. I'm like, excuse me, how much does it cost you to post on X.com? And by the way, are you aware that X.com is owned by Musk? Are you aware that X.com takes all the data for XAI, which is, by the way, one of the biggest AI models pretty much right now? And by the way, are you aware that it's cost you zero? So you can basically you can influence the AI engine for zero, and people still don't do it. It's crazy.
Yeah, you need to take advantage of this, and we are very much ahead of the curve. Like a lot of people are not aware of that. Even
So once I discovered that, I started pounding on this thing. I'm like, Pavel, open the XAI. I just pounded on it. I just want to kill XAI. I want to kill Meta. I want to kill what's the Gemini. I just pound on this thing. I'm like, how many times does it take? 3 times, 4 times? I don't care. I just pound on it. Pound on it because it's the AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. It costs you zero. If you take everything, it will cost you zero pretty much, just the time. And Elena showed you so many things can be automated. And then you just need to talk to your clients, conversational language, and implement all of it.
Yeah, use AI recorders for your meetings, like Fathom, like the one that we're using for the webinar. And then after the call, just ask them, what is the, like, list me all the questions, all the concerns, like what the lead, the client was asking about. Then you're gonna get the list of those items and put it everywhere on the website, create another FAQ, things like that. You need to be able, like, clearly explain and all the concerns that your potential clients have, make it clear on the website, because that's how LLMs are going to learn about you. That's how they're going to find, like, what is the best agency in Florida, or what's the best roofing company in Florida. If you're gonna be everywhere answering those questions, then LLM is going to recommend you there. So this is an easy way to get ahead of the game and be there, because as you see and as you check the statistics, like, the clicks are dropping. People going to AI asking.
Conversational, high intent. When I want to ask, I want to get an answer. Don't be in my face. Don't throw me. I had a guy call me today. Oh, I'm selling, I have this call AI agent. AI agent is going to call you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I want a human to call me, and I want the human to be so equipped, so quick with all AI agents. I don't care what agents they use. They can even use Elena agents. Elena has the best agents, by the way. Like, her LinkedIn is just freaking pounding on me every day. So, so I don't care what agents they use, but I want human. If a human calls me, I'll pick it up.
Yeah. And I just wanted to add one more thing for our e-commerce and Shopify folks on the call. And recently, Shopify and ChatGPT, they announced the partnership. So now you will be able to buy directly from ChatGPT. There will be this instant checkout. Right now, it's compatible with Etsy and Shopify. But if you guys have a Shopify store, I would recommend you going to chatgpt.com/merchants. I'm gonna send the link to the chat, and if you scroll down, you can basically register as a merchant in Shopify app. In ChatGPT. Like, that's how they, like, you can find new customers there. You can just go there, register, and be the first one. It's gonna roll, so there will be more and more, but for now, you can be first. The Shopify is really the best e-commerce platform. That's why we also bet on Shopify. So yeah, guys, that's essentially it. We only had this limited time to talk about it, but there is more. So we will be throwing more webinars. Right now, we wanted to introduce our special guest.
And he has a different perspective because he's from the SEO world. So now here, Joel Keith, our awesome partner, trash on Marcin. Marcin, I'm gonna trash on you. What are you talking about? So let's see how Joel is gonna trash on me.
I'm not gonna trash on you, but I appreciate the few minutes of talk. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage having to follow both you guys up, and I got a bad cleanup on this. I feel like the Babe Ruth of SEO at this moment, but I want to just kind of contrast a little bit because we talk a lot about AI agents, we talked a lot about AEO, and it's like, okay, what's the relation of AEO and SEO? You know, Martin made the big claim earlier, like, hey, SEO is dead. And I think, you know, to a degree, he's not wrong. I think that our approach to how we are ranking is changing drastically, as you kind of see how we're talking about it. But there's kind of two different categories when we think about it. So if you look at, you know, the AI engine optimization, you're helping your business show up in AI powered answers. So the Google overviews, the Bing generative search, Perplexity, ChatGPT, things like that. And SEO is focused more on the showing up in the top of search engine results, your blue links, right? The first 10 blue links to be on page one. Like that's the big thing with SEO. And the question that I always get asked at our agency is, how do I show up on the first page of Google? And it's like, well, it depends on what you mean. I can get you there for a lot of money for pay-per-click. But if you want organic search results at the top, it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of years. So are you willing to put that investment in? But now we have AEO, which is kind of shifting everything all over again. So think of SEO as showing up on page one, whereas AEO is being the answer that AI gives. And if you're looking at the search engine results page, if you go into Google and you type a question, you know, or you're searching for a service, your AI overviews are popping up first. It's popping up above a lot of sponsored pay-per-clicks, local service ads. It's popping above your map pack. So if you're a local service business, which we deal a lot with, this is a huge deal because yet it's another spot on the first page of Google that we need to aim for. So SEO is the visibility, whereas AEO establishes you as the authority. So the way that you kind of tackle the AEO, and you know, March and Pavel did a great job talking through it, especially talking about the videos, you know, using the videos on your website, using the social media platforms. But we actually had Bright Edge actually came out with a report just this week that did a study on all of the different platforms, and YouTube dominated AI search. They had 200 times the amount of citation advantage than any other video platform. So if you think about Google and how it's related to YouTube, owning YouTube, and then you're posting videos on YouTube, you're optimizing your long form video descriptions, you're optimizing your shorts and putting out content, answering FAQs in your shorts, talking about your business and your services or your products or your testimonials. All of that is being fed back into the AI as authoritative sources. Another thing that helps a lot too is we're seeing some more traditional media models actually helping with AEO and being press releases. If you guys aren't doing press releases for your business, you really need to start looking into it because at a very affordable cost, you could release a press release once a month, once a quarter, and it doesn't even have to be like some big announcement. It can just be about your business or something you guys achieved. For example, we had a client of ours who's a home inspector up in Washington State. They across 30,000 inspections done as a whole as their business. And that was a big kind of milestone for them. So we released a press release on it. And for a few $100, you can do a press release and it'll go out to 300-400 different news articles and media outlets online. And what that's doing is it's sending signals from all of these media publications online back through Google, back through all of the search engines, and is being picked up by the answer engines and saying, oh, they're being listed in all these different places. They must be really important. Now let's take a look at the content and the content depth and the quality of the content, what it's saying about your business, the achievements that you have, your service areas, your products, whatever it is. It's then pulling that into those responses for the answer engine optimization. And those have been absolutely key for our clients at our agency in ranking in LLMs. Another part of it is the type of content you put out. Martin, you talked about it earlier. Like, all this sales content, it doesn't have to be sales content, and you don't have to have transactional conversation or transactional language in all of your posts. For the answer engines, they're looking for educational based content. For the past 3 years, we've done almost strictly educational content for all of our clients that we put content out for, as including blogs, social media posts. We very rarely advise them to do promos, and when we do, it's very specific. It's time. There's a whole strategy behind it, and it's usually for more of a limited time, or we use like email campaigns to do more transactional approaches. But the educational content. So when you're looking at step-by-step guides, you're looking at listicles, like the top 10 things to do X or top 10 products to look at, whatever it is. If you look at FAQs, all of that educational based content is what the LLMs are looking for. And that's been very strategic. So even before AI was even coming out with any sort of product, 3-4 years ago, when AI really wasn't even a thing yet, we were already creating educational content. So as soon as AI search became a thing, our clients are already ranking because they already have all of this educational content out there. So it's really important to use educational content. Using tables, using schema markups for those that are a little bit more advanced in kind of your web development or marketing, or you have maybe a marketing agency, you should be talking to them about, hey, how do I get FAQs on my website? Can we do different schema markups? So look into schema, SCHEMA. There's schema for LLMs. There's structured data like that you can put in the coding of your website to help you rank better for the answer engines. But I wanted to share like just a couple quick things that you could do, some quick wins, which is 2-sentence definitions at the top of service pages, product pages, FAQ sections. So do like costs and time versus like best or alternatives, right? So write comparison tables. So before and after, product A versus product B. Helpful posts on Reddit, Quora. Those online forums and platforms are significantly outranking Wikipedia, significantly outranking what AI is pulling for those search engines. And then use the titles and headlines for your website, for your blogs, for your content that match how people are actually searching. And when I say how they're searching, people are switching more to this conversational query, asking a question about a specific topic versus like just stating a couple keywords and a keyword phrase. So again, it's the difference between like if you're, home service, for example, it's, I have a leaky faucet. How do I fix it? Versus traditional SEO where it's like plumber to fix leaky faucet near me. Those are the differences between what's happening now. So start structuring your content more of conversational queries, and you'll start noticing a significant difference in how you're ranking for answer engines.
Yeah, that was great, Joel. That's exactly what we wanted to explain at the end. So especially that comparison between the keywords and now how we want to go about it. It's more of a conversation. It's more like like you explained, Joel. That was great. And I also wanted to add on YouTube, as Joel, you mentioned that it's very highly ranked in LLMs and in general for the SEO, and especially in the B2B space, because YouTube is mainly, like the main purpose really is entertainment. If you look at the biggest channels with most subscribers, those are entertainment. So the B2B space is not that saturated. Like you guys should be going there and pounding those keywords, as Martin said, and just be there, because this is how AI gonna discover you and explain concerns, explain FAQs, like comparison pages, like all that stuff. That's what's gonna get you to the top of the list.
Yeah, comparisons are huge. We're getting a lot of leads from the comparisons pages. So make sure to incorporate that. And now we're gonna transition to our Q&A. So we have Elena, we have moi, we have Pavel, and we have Joel. We have a question on the chat. Joel, I think that's for you. How do you create the press releases? from Carol.
Yeah, there's a lot of platforms out there. You can kind of just go through and choose some that you like. I use King Newswire a lot for our clients. It's super affordable. You pay through PayPal, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can easily set up an account and send it out. I would say it's a little bit more nuanced than just like we're going to write a 300-word article and send it out or whatever. There does need to be some strategy behind it. So you need to make sure that you are still targeting some keywords, like things that you would like the answer engine to pick up. You do need to list things like your business information, your contact information. You need to attach, like if you're a local service business, attach your Google business profile. Obviously, attach your website, attach your social media handles inside of that press release as well. But be strategic on how you're writing the content. Don't just kind of throw up anything because you want it to benefit you. There is an element, though, when you use some of these platforms, some of the online publications that it gets published to may have what's called a high toxicity score. So just keep that in mind. If Google kind of sees that you're listed on a bunch of spammy websites, there's additional things like going in and disavowing these lists through Google Search Console. It's a little bit more advanced in the marketing side, and I won't bore you guys with the things that excite me. But if you have any questions, I mean, you feel free to email me. I'm happy to kind of walk you through and give you some guidance on that.
There's a good question on the channel about Google reviews, and that's a good one. I haven't seen Google reviews out there either, but they are mostly for local businesses. If you're really targeting a specific area and your business is there, I think Google reviews are still pretty powerful. Although Trustpilot, like pages like Trustpilot, they are still like the authority is high, and apparently AI is using more of that.
Yeah, Joel, you want to add something on that question for Google reviews?
Yeah, so I would say look at Google reviews as going to be something that's super beneficial if you are a local business, a service professional, like home service professional. If you have like, a local coffee shop, bakery, or you have local retail store, that's where Google reviews is going to be more beneficial in that local SEO element. Whereas if you look at things like Trustpilot, Clutch, like online review sources like that, you're going to have better AEO. So Yelp, Angie List, things like that. That's the kind of platforms that AEO is going to pull when you're talking about an online service or product.
Yeah, very well said. Do you guys have any other questions? Like, we are happy to help here. Yeah, so I don't see what does AEO stand for. Yeah, that's a good one. So this is the answer engine optimization. So you are ranking against the actual, questions and answers. So AI is really answering. The AI, in order to answer about your business, they need to understand, like the AI needs to understand, because as you can see in those ChatGPT, Google AI mode, Perplexity, those are basically search results summarized and rephrased. So before it gives you the answer, it goes there, read, check, and gives you what it understands. So it's very important to have that message consistent and be clear about what you do. AI agents help with AEO. I think this is for you, Elena. Let me check. Can you unmute?
Do we have a client?
6 to unmute, yep.
Yeah, we have a client, guys, at 6, so we'll have to go, but we'll leave you with Elena. We have to make some money, guys. This is a free webinar. So I have to go and meet a client, guys. So it was awesome talking to you. I will leave you with Joel here. We'll leave you with Elena. It was a pleasure. If you guys have, if we can help you in any way, Emersoft.co.